Whoops. Rarely am I disappointed when I see people in this city. So many healthy mothers, kids, older people, middle age. Of course there's fatties in between. I swear they're probably outsiders though. It's very impressive to see how generally healthy these people are. I feel healthy. I mean, besides that cold, you know, what are the factors? Like, is there a certain energy radiating from the rock, from the ground, that's helping people get stronger, bigger, all of that? I really have a lot of, if I were a hiring agency and somebody said they were from Bozeman, I would be very interested in them. I'm very impressed with the quality of people, the health, and the cleanliness of the city, the law-abiding nature, the health. Look at this lady, for example. She's let herself go a little bit, but she still looks great. Somebody like that who passed by my camera would have a waist about 5 inches thicker, and she just wouldn't look quite healthy in somewhere, say like Coos County, Oregon. She would have a waist much larger looking. She would have less of a butt. It probably wouldn't even move. She wouldn't have any calves. What's the deal? You know, people who seem to even let themselves go seem to have a moderately good shape to them. Like they maintain muscle. You just maintain muscle just a little bit longer to help to deal with any kind of health issues, breakdowns in health from infections or chemical exposures or whatever. The air is clean. I have no complaints in all the places I've been bicycling around. I have no complaints about the air. Do I go straight? I'm turning. I go straight. I'm set up to turn. No. I'm set up to turn. Oh, Jesus. I gotta oh no, I'm stuck in the turn lane. I'm not supposed to turn. Although I could get away with it, I guess. I guess I could get away with it. You just gotta take that right on the unknown street. It doesn't say what street it is. Oh, jeez, I got in the turn lane. I've been stuck here for the past 5 minutes. Did I just get some guy taking a picture of me? It looked like a guy took a picture of my car. I doubt he took a picture of himself. That's weird. Alright, yeah. Alright, I just gotta follow the blue dot closer then. I'm not supposed to go this way. And if I make any of the wrong rights, it looks like it'll take me to a bad, like a non-turning option area. Man, this... Oh... Yeah, it's so easy to take pictures these days. It's like, you never know when people are going to take your picture. It happens spontaneously, you don't expect it. Happens so often that you just... It's like It's practically like the sun shining on you. I take enough pictures of myself. I shouldn't be offended by other people. Oh man, that lady hit somebody. That's inattentive driving right there. Man, I've had my calls. I've had close calls. Oh, Jesus. I have to... Oh, come on now. This is my turn. Okay, the map's saying this is my turn, so I'm going to do it. It's unnamed, but that's okay. I have College Street. I see it's called College Street. It's called nothing on Google Maps. Offline Google Maps. Which, God... Google Maps is just getting worse and worse. I actually had a point where it wasn't even recording. It didn't memorize any part of the map when I was offline. I had to deal with a non-map issue. Man, she looks great. There's so many beautiful women. So many beautiful women. In this city, it's just like, I don't think that this city is like attracting beautiful people. They're keeping in great shape without really doing much. Maybe it's because it's a ski village. I don't know where I go actually. I am totally confused. No, I want to go straight. Okay, yeah, and I think I want to take a left. That's been pretty popular. Oh, cutting across a bunch of lanes. Is that it? It's saying on there. What? Taking a left seems to make some sense. But the mall isn't on my right. No, I think I do take a left. And then it doesn't say that it's on 191, okay? It doesn't say it's on 191. But, it's Main Street. I'm just gonna do it. Then this will be it for the major turns. Because everything else is just twisting, pretty much. All those little curves are twists. Twisting. South 191. Okay. I just needed to be able to look. Man, that was a weird turn. Felt like things were breaking. Oh, man. Oh, God. I really like to get ahead of this trucker. Oh. He's putting out a lot of pollution. I can't get ahead because it's a stoplight anyway. So this is it. This is the way. Ross Sowers is interesting. So they're doing work on the parking lot, maybe? Alright, so it's an hour's drive from here. Yeah, there's a lot of pollution. I think it's that truck. Oh, yeah. Delicious pollution. Love that stuff. This area might be the worst area for pollution. Wow. Yeah, it's a lot of traffic. This is the choke point. Make you choke point. Make you desire cleaner air. Oh, geez, pollution continues. Ah, you can't get any relief. It could be these trucks. Oh man. I don't like how my toes are feeling. They're all feeling gunky. Okay, a little bit better. it's still pretty bad. No, it's still pretty bad. You just got to get through this area to get out of the pollution. You go through some serious pollution through here. The markets. Yeah, pollution. Yeah, still smelling it pretty good. Is there an industrial center around? It's such wide open space. I think all this pollution's coming from them trucks. He's not hauling anything. He doesn't carry any extra. He might be burning oil or something. BYU, Montana, don't tread on me. That's the first don't tread on me drivers. You see that? It's a yellow right in front. Don't tread on me. They actually make a license plate for that. That's a first. You pretty much, I think Montana has something where you design your own your own car license. Yeah, there's one on the right. That looks like a different state, but it could be Montana. So yeah, some cities will let you name your own license plate. Others, like Montana, let you design it. Design the whole artwork around it. There's no set way of a plate in Montana. Personalized plates. That's an old farm. Oh, ranch homes. It's an advertisement opportunity. Still, the pollution's kind of bad. What is the speed limit? I just pretty much need to get into the right lane now. Get into the right-hand lane, and then that'll be my slower lane. So getting into the right-hand lane. There's a stoplight up ahead. Everybody's stopping. Oh man, I'm still under the influence of that pollution. That was nasty. Cows, starting to see some farms. Farm life. So from here on out, it's a straight shot to the next city, the next library. I got tired of that other library. I couldn't stick around another day. No, thank you. What a nice library, but I don't want to go there every day. I've gotten into such a habit of needing to stop at different libraries now. It's kind of like an addiction. I get depressed. I go through withdrawals and I can't check out another library. I go through withdrawals. Although it wasn't too depressing to see all the healthy people all around. It's so refreshing to see healthy people. And when you don't expect to see a healthy person in some area, you see a healthy person. And it's delightful. It really is really morale boosting. Look at these healthy people. Yowzers! Excellent stop there. I was about to pull off to the side. That car was really had to stop at the last minute. On such a busy road, that's not a good idea. The professionals know which roads people tend to stop on. Here I'm trying to take in all around me, all the sights, and you got some bad driving. people in that city. Bozeman, wow. You can just sit and people watch, and it'd just be really refreshing to see. You know, it's really, imagine if it was the bread that really made the difference. The bread is supposed to make the difference in France, but I've never been to France, I don't know. But imagine if that Montana bread made the difference for healthy people. They still have 1 gram of sugar per serving, which is still a little too much. But imagine that makes the difference, because I've been to some cities where there's no less than 3 grams of sugar in all the bread. The lightest bread has 3 grams of sugar. And they are unhealthy cities. The thing is, I'm trying to think back to Ben's, and I don't recall what kind of bread companies they had. I don't recall buying bread there. Alright, I may have, I don't recall documenting anything about it. I don't recall there being any decent bread, so bread may not be the difference. It seems like I stopped here. This is familiar. I might have stopped. I might have driven through Bozeman, but on the outskirts right here or something. Probably not. I think I was further north. That'd be weird. Yeah, that'd be weird. That's a really similar gas station I stopped at when I went through one time. Went through Montana in the dead of winter. Healthy people. So refreshing. It's so refreshing to see healthy animals in general. Healthy people, healthy animals. It really sucks to see the obese, ill-looking people. I don't know what the factors are exactly. It's just like, it's outside of my control. There's nothing I can do to save them. And a lot of them just don't care anyway. They're like, whatever, you don't have to look at us. And I won't, I'll just move on. I'll lower my expectations for that city and move on. But in Bozeman, my expectations are now raised. I'm like, nice calves, nice butts, tight waists, strong shoulders. It's a common general feature for people in Bozeman. And it's the region. Bozeman, Bend, you'll find some nice, healthy looking people. It makes me wonder about the sexuality, like what's their sex lives like, because I get the impression that maybe their sex drive might be a little bit higher too. There might be a higher sex drive that lends to more confidence in the area, lends to historic points. Right there? Oh, right here. Oh my God, that's such a small sign. I cannot read it. And there's cars behind me. Ennis, yeah. There once was a man named Ennis. That's where I'm headed to next. I think it's pronounced Ennis, but I think I like to pronounce it Ennis. There once was a man named Ennis. Ennis. Dead horse. 2 dead horses. Oh my God. Those are some fat horses. Maybe they're bloated. Maybe they're pregnant. 65 and a 65. Healthy people. Down to earth, I believe. Not 100% sure. Healthy, down to earth people. I mean, look at them. Look at what they live around. It's all farmland. It's not really a commercial center. Butte is a commercial center. Butte is a tourist area, but there's not a lot of there's not as many healthy people. They are arguing with each other, they're fighting, they're drinking. In Butte, they're not as healthy. Bozeman, I don't understand. And from what I see about the gambling statistics, Billings is like the gambling capital. It's got the most gambling revenue from machines. I was researching a little bit, and I would not expect to see many healthy people there. So I don't feel like I'm missing anything by not going to Billings. Although I'd be missing out on all the casino activity, which can be interesting, but who wants to see unhealthy people sitting at machines all day? Man, if recording people was okay, like recording dogs or cats, cows, horses, I would be recording people all day in Bozeman. Just sit down and record people walking by. All the healthy people. All I can do is talk about how healthy, how impressed I am with the strength, the health, the nice demeanors about these people. They're walking on clouds. I mean, I am just amazed. Even people who try to let themselves go don't quite let themselves go and get as obese as other people. It's just a phenomenon. It's got to be something with the geological activity, or the bread company, or the Department of Health, or the hospitals, or the teachers. I don't know. It's not a sporty city. I don't believe it's a very sporty city. Maybe it is. Maybe I just didn't see that. It didn't seem very sporty. It just looked very healthy. Is it because I support the poor people? I don't know. The leadership. Keeping out the drugs. Hard to say. There's a lot of lucky guys there enjoying some beautiful women. You know, you break up with one hot woman, just turn around and you see another one. It's like you can exchange these women and not be depressed. It's not like, oh, she's the only hot one in the city. No, there's a high ratio of hot women in that city. Just like Bend. Bend was just as impressive. Bozeman might be more impressive, but maybe not. I don't know. It's very hard to say. Without an in-depth analysis, without taking measurements and doing a more in-depth study, it's hard to say. They're both kind of ski cities. Is skiing a factor? I mean, that requires some strong lower bodies, and that's what I'm seeing in these people. Strong legs, calves, butts. You need all that for skiing. If there's skiing enthusiasts in Bozeman and Bend, and a lot of them, maybe that's the factor. Maybe that's the one question to ask. What percentage of the population is into skiing? somebody dumped wide open plains area, very, very hilly. I can't tell if the glaciers really affected this area. I think the glaciers smoothed out this land. They would have had to. Great Glaciers probably covered the entire state of Montana. Smoothed everything out. Bozeman and Bend, two of my favorite cities for seeing healthy people. I'll also say the Sun Valley or Ketchum has a lot of healthy people, but those are rich, healthy people. It's like the outdoors activities might be a big factor. Because if people can strengthen their legs doing things they love to do, that can affect a lot of people. Doing things they actually love to do. Because what do people do on the California coast? They're not skiing, so that's going to be a factor why they don't have the beautiful legs that a lot of people have in Bozeman and Bend. Skiing? I mean, they're strengthening their legs in some way. It takes actual activity to get them strong legs. Maybe skiing is it. Skiing is the big factor. But without actually doing a good survey, you don't really know. Look at all the ski villages and evaluate them. I don't know how you test for good fitness, good health though, exactly. I would be tempted to just focus on the knee to calf ratio. I bet that's a big factor. The strength of a person's calf really says a lot about their health. Some people, the military does the waist to neck ratio. Because you really don't put fat on the calf. It's that spot between the calf and the ankle. You do a measurement right there. I think people put enough fat on that spot. You measure that ratio with the muscle, and you can tell a lot. Some people seem to put fat around the knee. You get fat enough and they find a way to put fat around the knee. Those are for the grossly obese people. No need to measure them though, because it's very apparent in their overall demeanor. If people manage to get grossly obese in Bozeman, you can't ignore that. Norris and 15. Bozeman. works in Ennis, I can just park in front of the library and stay there all night. Just on the side of the road. No need to park in any parking lot. I don't think they even have a parking lot. There once was a man named Ennis. In a hurry. Oh God, I can smell the pollution. I'm gonna let him get way ahead. Woo! Oh geez, you can't see any smoke, but the smell is there. Wow, that is strong. Is everybody stopping ahead or something? Wow. I'm trying to slow down and they're not getting very far ahead. I'm at 50. Anybody else want to pass? I hope you don't. Oh man. Wow. I'm slowing down to 50. I'm going to slow down to 45. That guy's really putting out a lot of pollution. Oh, this is a park. Next to a river. I should. Alright, that's it. I gotta get down to 45. Wow. That's a lot. That's a lot. Just let him get ahead. Madison County. Wow. Alright, that might be good. That might be good. Let him stay way ahead. I'm not in a big rush. That's better. Give him the space he needs. It's like I give the big polluters the space they need, you know, factories, big trucks. And if, oh my God, that's a mine to the left. Some dude drilled into the side of the mountain, and then you see some kind of opening. Wow, that's kind of cool. It's convenient. You can do it right next to the water. And this might be an area that yields some good precious metals. All right, so mark that on the map. That's a mine to explore. It looks like you just break down a few boards and you're in. Wow. They got a porta potty out in the middle of nowhere. There's a park. They got picnic tables. But you got to get across that river somehow. Yeah. What are these vehicles? What is that vehicle? Looks like they load up cars. Alright, so I can pick up the speed a little bit. I definitely don't want to catch up to that truck. Yeah, I give big polluters the space they need. I give smokers all the space they need. Smokers create cordons around themselves. This is another hangout area. They got a bathroom here. Some fishermen are there. I wonder what they catch. Dams fly fishing access. Cherry Creek. So, going further south, once again, I'm entering pretty much desert area. It's mostly grassland. and then the grass is going to become sparse and turn it. I'm heading back into the desert pretty much. I'm going back to the desert just to avoid the cold. But the next 3 days are going to be in the high 80s, so I'm not in a rush. I definitely, for the next 3 days, want to take my time. Hopefully it's the last heat wave to deal with. But I do recall last year, just last year, maybe 2 years ago, probably 2 years ago, being in Salt Lake, and in November, it was in like the high 70s. It's pretty chilly in November. And then suddenly the cold really broke. Gotta be aware of that. I guess I kind of have to be willing to take some of the heat of moving south. As long as my car can handle it, that is. Red Mountain Campgrounds. Yeah, in the middle of nowhere. I'd want to camp on top of the hill. They probably don't have anything for that. Looks like a ranch on the right. Another bathroom. Got rules. 2 boaters on the left. Oh yeah, I got a truck behind me. That be seen? Some boaters. And then there's another bathroom over there. They got quite a few bathrooms throughout this area. Oh no, okay. Dude's getting crazy. You just slow down and let them get by. Alright, so that guy went into the turnout. The Homestead Center? Senior? Yeah, there's a lot of park spots. A lot of fishermen. This is a popular fishing spot on a Wednesday morning. Oh my god, 35? I'm at 50 like a crazy driver. Dropping the 45. Yep, I got it. Ooh, man, that's pretty cool. Okay, I'm at 40 hitting this turn. I didn't hit the brakes. Jeez, that's pretty neat. Alright, oh, 50 up here. Alright, 45. Just picking up this pace. Looking around. Day use parking. Yeah. Day use, night use. Where are the night use signs? Night use parking. They're always so quick to tell you that you can't do something. Looks like somebody died here. Died on the curve. Pressured from behind, and then oncoming traffic, and then I get pressured to want to look around and take in the sights, and before you know it, disaster. All you need is that one car to veer off the side, and me to veer off the side, and that's it. The more you drive, the more you increase your chances. These trees struggle, they're so dead. Looks like there was a fire that went through and killed them. But the trees on the left, they're not looking so good, and I don't think a fire hit some of them. Road work ahead, and then I hit the sign. I'm gonna hit the road work ahead sign. Oh no, this is the sign to hit. Fines double workers per smack. Double this. 35. Wow. All right. If you say so. I'm at 40. 35. And I hit it going 60. Be prepared to stop. That'd be a hard sign to hit because it's protected by this railing. They had to put the stupid railing up. Hit the flagger. They look like hit the bullfighter. Oh, this is such a long drive. Oh man, they're stopping. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, he's going slow. All right. So what are they doing? Wow, they're working on the ditch, laying some pipe or something. Yeah, that's it. Nice little short area. Practicing some real good safety. That's really good safety right there for the type of job. They don't just have the tractor working off the road with no warnings. They warn you like 1,000 feet ahead, and then they give that tractor like 100, 200 feet of clearance. Way more than it needs in case something happens. Extra cautious with drivers. That's a real tall peak off in the distance. Peaches come in a can. 50. We're going that speed. See, this truck ahead doesn't really put out a lot of pollution. He's not offensive. I don't mind following him. He's a cautious driver. He's got such a wide clearance. He's got such a narrow... He's taken up the whole road. He can't swerve more than a foot, or he'll cross over a line. He's got such a narrow pathway to follow. He's got to drive slower to be more cautious. Me, I have a lot of clearance. It's kind of nice to... Oh my God, my battery's dying. What do I do? Oh no. Well, I suppose. Okay. This is going to be tricky. Oh, and when he's slowing down, that doesn't help. Oh, what? Wait, where do I go? Ennis, yeah, Ennis. Take me to Ennis. Ennis, delicious Ennis. Let him take his time. Take your time. Take your time. Oh yeah. Harrison 10, Junction Mountain 2, 19, Helena 94. Is that a stop? Yeah, it's... Ah yes, here's my turn. Sinclair, pay at the pump. Pay at the pump. That's a pop. Hot Springs Creek. Heading to Ennis. How far? Oh, it's just... I think it's just a turn this. I don't recall reading how far Ennis was. How far Ennis is. Here, a sign up ahead will say. That's a giant boombox. What a promotion. 104.7. Alright, so now we got McAllister in 9, Ennis in 16, West Yellowstone 87. I'm interested in West Yellowstone actually. Alright. So it's 80. Spent a quarter of a tank. Probably because of my wind drag. Bicycle. They increase the speed, but they don't really widen out the road. The road stays the same width. Chain up area, half a mile. Yeah, I do. This is quite a lot of pollution he's putting out, I think. Really smelling some pollution. I think it's coming from that camper. All the way back here, too. They got some kind of a wind block or something. I wonder if that's to stop snowdrifts. I don't understand why that fencing would be up like that. All kinds of weird fencing. What is the deal with that fencing? Oh, I can't show it. Oh, now we got a big drop. Wonderful. 7%. That's pretty steep. What's that sign say? I gotta slow down for that a little bit. The Bozeman Trail, Trailblazers, something. Another sign. There was no warning for that. Well, if it's 7%, I'm starting to ride brakes at the top then. Yeah, there's more of that weird fencing. There's cows around it too, I think. Some black orbs of some kind. Some black objects that look in the shape. Yeah, wow. Actually, yep, there's a cow in between it. He's taking that path through it. Ah, yes. Cows. Cows, cows, cows. Well, that's not very low. I said 2 miles. It looks like it's planing out before that, though. So there's more desert plant life cropping up in spots. Oh, definitely on the right. I'm starting to see more and more desert style plants. I find it interesting how Yellowstone and the Grand Canyon are pretty much north and south from each other. I guess I never really gave it much thought until I started studying the map for this area. Something I just don't really care about looking at very closely until I get close. Alright, so see some of the landscape facing the sun. I always have trouble turning it to the right. I don't even know what could pick up, actually. I think I got some a lot blocked. Some a lot blocked. So Ennis, what? Like 10, 12 miles? Library already opened at 9 a.m. I wanted to get there by 9, but I'm so bad with time. It makes no sense. It's so rare to see a library open at 9 a.m. It doesn't make sense. Maybe they had a donor that specifically requested 9 a.m. Hard to say. Yeah, that guy's riding his brakes. He's not making any turns. He's just riding his brakes. Well, he shouldn't throw out as much pollution. I'm gonna have to hit my brakes for this guy. Fencing. Got some shrubberies. You get to the bottom and they might get a little extra rain around here. Lots of shrubs and green grass. What, do we have to 55? So he has to slow it down to 30? 45? Wow. McAllister. Okay, and then Ennis is afterward. Ennis Lake Recreation Area. Walmart semi-truck. Maybe they got a distribution center around. Ennis doesn't have any distribution center. All it is small cities, small towns from here on out. Ennis and 7, Junction MT 8749, Junction US 191 71. Ha! So their points aren't even cities, it's junctions, because we're so far out. One of the junctions is for the West Yellowstone City. Very interested in Yellowstone. Very interested in that visitor center. So it looks like a big tourist town. Learn about the bears and wolves. I've been learning a lot about bears from the Lewis and Clark journals. I learned more about bears from Lewis and Clark than any other source, I think. Or at least just enough, just quite a bit to really add to what I already know. Klutz Landing Recreation. That sun is really offensive. Shot. I kind of wish I had full 360 on this setup. I need to figure out how to hold it, how to stabilize this better for that. Full 360 really is not necessary. I can just sit here and twist it. Not sure how much it's going to pick up on the right. Something I actually have to test when I'm not driving. I could move the bag a little bit out of the way. There, that's a little bit better. Yeah, that shouldn't be in the way so much. To Ennis. Alright. I gotta take like a left or something. Don't drive under the influence. Alright, I gotta focus. 55. parked in a dangerous spot. Alright, it is a left turn. Uh-oh. I don't... uh-oh. I seem to have lost my map. I think it's like a left on Main or so. Oh, there it is. Okay. Left onto 287. All right. Or it's otherwise known as Maine. Okay, yeah. Alright, and it'll be on my left. Entering Ennis. Kind of twists around. Coffee. There's no easy turn in there. Oh, we got stopped. We're gonna get stopped up here. Here's the only grocery store of any significance, Madison Foods. It's maybe a half mile from the library. Yeah, they're slowing down. Oh, and you got a nice bike path on the side of the road. So they support some bicycling activity. Welcome to Ennis, Mustang County. The Mustangs, that's the same thing that Steve Jobs' high school was, is the Mustangs. No. What? Not Palo Alto. Cooper? No, not Cupertino. That's where he set up his Apple. I forget the name of his city. Okay, yeah, it's like a downtown on the left. West Yellowstone and Junction Mountain 87 on the left, Virginia City and Sheridan on the right. Well, this truck, it really needs a lot of clearance to go. I don't see any traffic on the left. But he needs a lot of... Yeah, there's nobody. There's okay, there's that one truck. Then there's nobody. Okay, he can go. Alright. That guy's in the septic company. He's in need of a lot of clearance. Give him the clearance that he needs. You don't want to get in an accident with the septic company, the septic truck. You'll get sepsis. Metra RV Center. Ennis schools? The green building is a school? Ennis! 288 per gallon. Alright, I've stopped long enough. Oh my god. Nope, I have not stopped long enough. The traffic's saying no, I have not stopped long enough. Alright. So, it's on the left somewhere. Just watch the left. Since the sun is bearing down so hard, she looks healthy. I doubt there's going to be nearly as many healthy people in this town. Madison Theater, Cabin Creek, Madison Fishing, Artists on Main. Oh no, is it one of them types of cities? This is kind of busy. It's one of them bohemian cities. There's a library. There is a... Oh man, okay. Okay. Yeah. I don't see any regulation for parking. Oh, you could park off the road? Ha! Oh, whatever. I'll be here all day.